So, most of the time I'm pretty happy. Right now I'm having a really hard time. I was just thinking about how people can mistaken happiness for stupidity. Um, I had somebody tell me that they think I'm really ditzy, and I asked them why, and they said, well, because you're so happy. Like someone who's happy suddenly doesn't see the reality of life, and I just thought people don't know what other people have been through till you've walked in someone else's shoes. You know, here he says I'm too happy and he thinks I'm fake, and I'm just thinking here, I had a little boy who died. I was homeless when I was a teenager. I went through a terrible, terrible marriage. I ended up having to stay in a women's shelter. My best friend committed suicide. I've been through so much, and through it all, I think I've been able to stay happy because you realize life is short. We're only here for a certain amount of time. And if you can't make the best of it while you're here, then what do you have? A lady recently left a review on one of my books, just saying she didn't know how I could still love God after some of the stuff I've been through, but don't the hard times sometimes make you love God more? When you've realized that there's a being out there stronger than us, capable of more than we can even fathom, doesn't that make you want to hold on to him even more? He's been my strength through everything. I'm not the best Christian. In fact, I'm kind of a sucky Christian. But I know that God loves me. And he knows that I love him too. Life isn't easy. Hell, sometimes it's not fun. We work every day, spending most of our lives away from our families, just so we can try to give them something better than we had. And you know what? It's worth it. Because when you really look back and see your perspective, that's what changes everything. I can look at every crazy thing I've been through and find something good in it. When I was homeless, I saw people's intentions. I saw who they really were. Some people were so cruel just because I didn't have anything, and other people were so kind. It was kind of crazy. An old man who brought me orange juice all the time, or the little kids who would come up and put money in my violin case and smile at me like that was the best damn thing in the world. Or when my son died, the fact that I got to hold him, just feel him in my arms, know that kind of love that even though he's not here, that love can never die. Or my marriage that was so hard, I got to see how strong I could be for my children, even if it meant getting out of something terrible and working 2 jobs at the same time just to make sure they were okay, and still feeling like life was amazing, because even through all of that, I got so close to the kids and learned how to fish and taught them to love just sitting on the bank by a pond, just doing almost nothing but just enjoying each other. Yeah, life isn't easy, but that doesn't mean it's not worth it. And just because I'm happy most of the time doesn't mean that I'm stupid. It just means that I have the right perspective. Maybe it's a perspective we all should have. Just a good reminder. I'm not the happiest right now, but I've got to go do something to change my perspective. Anyways, just thinking out loud.